The falling number method is an indirect measurement of the amount of a starch-degrading enzyme called alpha-amylase, which can be found in wheat and other grains as a result of pre-harvest sprouting. Pre-harvest sprouting can take place with a crop of wheat or other cereal grain when it reaches physiological maturity or essentially ripe and ready to harvest. If the crop receives a certain amount of rainfall, the kernels can start to actually go under a germination process. Now, if that germination process continues, the falling number can be quite low. If that process is stopped because the sun came out and the weather warmed up, it can still result in a small amount of this alpha-amylase enzyme being present in the grain. High levels of alpha-amylase can also result from a condition called late maturity alpha-amylase. This LMA issue can result from heat or cold stress on the crop during grain fill. More work needs to be done to fully understand this condition and how we can remedy that in the future. The falling number method is actually fairly simple. It combines ground grain with water under the presence of heat in order to gelatinize the starch. Now, this procedure doesn't actually measure the actual amount of enzyme, but it measures the impact that the alpha-amylase level has on the viscosity of this mixture. The falling number test has actually been around for a number of decades. The reason that it's used is that almost every contract purchase of wheat and other cereal grains has falling number as a specification. And so as a result, more and more country elevators and service providers are required to measure falling number in order to maintain the quality of the crop that they're purchasing. The falling number test can actually be run at any country elevator or any other laboratory that purchase the equipment. However, in order to have an official certified falling number result from FGIS, it has to be performed at an official service provider. Also, to keep in mind, only those official service providers are involved with FGIS in order to monitor the performance of their equipment and also the results. And so it's important for a producer to work with an official service provider initially, or if they have a sample that maybe they don't feel the results are correct, it's good to take that sample to an official service provider and have them run it. The farmer also has the option to have a sample retested with one of those laboratories as well. It actually can appeal to the Kansas City FGIS facility, the technical center there. The Federal Grain Inspection Service, or FGIS, actually has a series of videos that go into much more detail on the falling number procedure and also show how the test is conducted. I would recommend that you watch these videos on the Federal Grain Inspection website. Thank you.